Hello there, this is Richard's Spirit Guide and presenting Sexy Parodius on the Sega Saturn. Parodius team presents this from Konami. This is another one of those games where, oh, it's a mad octopus. He loves the gold. He loves the school? I don't know. This is one of those Sega Saturn games that messes up with the old FrameMeister, so I've had to cut the start off. But, oh, there's some ladies, and there's some fish, and there's a penguin who is counting cash. All he cares about is cold, hard currency. He is a hard-nosed bastard. Look at him. Oh, and there's an octopus who likes human women. Scantily clad human cartoon women. Oh, he's dreaming about them. Oh. Okay, that's a bit strange. This is a Parodius game, and you've got loads of characters to select from, similar to Fantastic Journey. You do have the option and the sort of Twinbee spaceship at the bottom. The option... Oh, don't like corn on the cob. The option can have the Thundercross weapon set, which is groovy. You have to shoot corn and chewer. This is a Parodius game, so that's a horizontally scrolling shoot 'em up. And as you can see, it's got colourful graphics. It has got a pig that's shooting sheep and tanukis. And there's a ram. You've got some strange, crazy characters, and you've got the bell system. It's a Parodius game, so it's Gradius, but with cartoon graphics. You've got the bells in here from Twinbee, as in all the other Parodius games. You've got a new character that comes out of the bell. So you've got all your normal kind of megaphone, super explosions. You have got your scaling. You know, you increase the size of your pig. But you've also got this thing called Alex, and Alex is there because Alex helps you out as an AI character in the missions in the game. So they try to change this up a bit by giving you secondary missions to complete whilst you shoot your way through the level. There isn't, as far as I know, a secondary mission in this level, but the next one has you collecting 300 coins whilst you survive and shoot. And Alex will fly around the screen and collect coins for you. It's very kind of him, isn't it? I don't really know where the sexy bit comes in on this, apart from there's a couple of scantily clad women in some of the cutscenes. It's not that sexy. Well, I suppose they couldn't call it weird Parodius, because all of the Parodius games are slightly weird, but it's definitely not that sexy. And the pig here, I don't know what his name is, it's Michael, isn't it? Michael the pig here can power up to ridiculous levels. As you can see, he's got shit flying out of him all over the show. Shoot the ducks. It's changed from a snowy day to a sunny day, isn't it? It's like all the seasons. And here's a superbly animated corn on the cob. I find this game mildly irritating. I prefer my shooters slightly more straightforward than this. The extra mission structure can be very annoying. Like I said, there's coins in the next level. There's a mission where you have to shoot 100 mice. I think it's 100 mice, which is fine. I'm not sure what happens with them. What benefit you have for completing the missions other than points. You get a different cutscene at the end of the level, but is that it? Maybe. Don't know. It's in Japanese. Can't tell. So we're going to get a sexy picture here, look, of an octopus poking cartoon lady's boobs. That's strange. Are they like a crack team of private investigators or something? I don't know, I can't read Japanese. Again, can't read it. Don't know. There's a level where there's a maze, which you have to find the weak part of the wall and shoot through the wall so you can get through it. And you'll die every single time there. Yeah, it's kind of frustrating, to be fair. The game at the moment is about 50 to 60 quid on the old Saturn. I think you can get it on the PlayStation. I didn't pay that much more for it, and I wouldn't pay that much for it. I pretty much prefer the Parodius Deluxe Pack, if I'm being brutally honest. This game, with the extra mission stuff, I find it, although you can kind of ignore the mission stuff, it's a bit annoying. That they threw the maze in, for instance, feels a bit cheap with that maze. This is quite difficult, especially when the enemies start throwing hundreds of bullets at you at the same time. I say hundreds, 3 bullets at you at the same time becomes very difficult. Some ladies in a bath here, and a fella. Let's not forget the fella. I don't know what's sexy about this game. It's like cartoony. There's no actual bappage in it, I don't think, male or female. So rest assured, it's not like an 18 rated game. There's nothing going on like that in there. It's just cartoon weirdness, which is Parodius's raison d'etre, isn't it? Ooh, look at you using French. There's a penguin with a toilet on his head and a very outy belly button, which is obviously all in order. So the wacky bosses are still around. I don't know if I like a penguin with a toilet on his head over, say, a panda and a tutu with a duck on its head. I just think the Fantastic Journey Parodius is still the best one, to be fair. But this, if you want more Parodius, and some people do want more Parodius, this is more Parodius, but with the extra annoyance of the missions. So, if you like the look of what you're seeing here, I would say you'd do alright. Although 60 quid is quite expensive. I didn't pay 60 quid for this. I wouldn't pay 60 quid for this. So that tells you something. That I'm tight-fisted arsehole. No, it tells you that I don't like this game very much. In comparison to the other Parodius games, definitely pick the Parodius Deluxe Pack over this, I would say. What else have we got going on? That's about it, I think. The 2 new spaceships are quite cool. You got the option, which can take on loads of different other spaceships, weapon sets. So you got the Twin Bee spaceship, which is quite cool. But yeah, it's all right. I think it's all right. And if you think sinking 60 quid on something which is all right is for you, then go ahead. More cartoon ladies. That penguin's got an outy belly button too, and he's fixated. Right. Anyway, I'm going now. That's Sexy Parodius. It's alright. It's alright.